To some more Long War of the Chosen Beyond Legendary, and we have a 8%, I think, ambush chance, ambush happening. So we're getting ambushed by an ambusher. Now, for better or worse, we did not trigger the ambush group. I'm saying ambush a whole lot here at the moment, which, you know, wasn't expecting to say that often, but yes, that just ambushed me. So how do we handle this? Why is everybody here in the front except my scouting person is standing in the back? That is so weird.
Blood. Oh, the slaughter has begun.
Okay, got some friends down there. Now, how far can you throw your battle scanner? Like, not quite far enough. Do we? Good combat presence, yeah. 3 would allow us to move even further and then throw the battle scanner. Trying to keep an eye on these fellows, yeah.
Slay them at once.
Why, that's what, 3, 6, 8. Now the next question is, can we do anything here with DerAva in terms of actually firing our weapon this turn to maybe take down this group here?
Ready to rock.
Doubt it. That's not working. Didn't bring an officer, so we can't actually do anything like that. So that whole action didn't really do much for me. In addition to that, we've got these gentlemen over here gonna cause us some issues. And we still don't know how we can move here safely. Well, spoiler alert, we can't move safely. Gotta make some unsafe moves. I guess we can avoid triggering these two groups and just really, hopefully, only trigger that group that's gonna ambush us here. So, you know, there's not much else we can do. Let's jump down, and I guess we don't trigger them at all. What? You're not a demolitionist. I'm so used to playing with a demolitionist where I can just press this button and get my action back every single turn. This is not the case here. I can't even tile scan for these enemies. I don't see them. Like, I would assume they're somewhere here. They're usually close by to your squad.
Moving to designated position.
Let's come like this for now. Being over here, we're gonna need to have vision on these guys. I really can't afford to actually lose concealment and like trigger these groups. That would be horrible. So can't overwatch. Spark can't overwatch, right? Well, Spark can, but this weapon can't.
On the move.
So there's no point going anywhere close to the enemies and hoping that we can get them next turn. I think we're just gonna have to like do something like this.
Moving out.
Which is gonna suck, right? Because the Warlock will show up and we have nothing cleared. And no good overwatches.
Moving to Overwatch.
Bit of a worst case situation here.
Come get some. That's one of the chosen. Heads up.
Okay, at least he gives us it's the assassin, it's not the warlock. Okay, so the first time I've been complaining about, oh, you never know which chosen shows up, and in every other ambush it was actually the chosen that was talking to us. This time around,
At the very least, you will die with honor.
she's like between our squads.
Energy signature. She's moving on the squad's position, Commander.
So we're gonna have to try to dodge the assassin while we don't have any way of speeding up our squad here.
Draw closer.
We lost line of sight on these guys.
On my way.
Tree in the way, are the lampposts? Yeah. Terrible. Side shenanigans, yeah, that's happening. There's a pixel where I'm hitting those two, and hopefully the mech in the fog of war. Taking it.
These lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even
Not
more
hit the mech.
Trivial
Okay.
loss, easily replaced.
And the mech's running towards the other group. And on top of that, this guy is now, of course, keeping me in position. Alright, things are definitely going in a way that I don't like. Yeah, laser, plasma. Here's the thing now, if we get lost out, at least the assassin should get sufficiently distracted by them. Take down this guy here. Then maybe it might allow us to move you to get a disabling shot on that guy. But keep in mind, there's another group somewhere here, and there's of course this group. I think this gotta be our overdrive turn.
I can see why you enjoy this.
Readings are all over the place. The lost are almost right on top of you.
So we spawned in some lost, and that revealed the assassin. Cool. Could move here, assuming we stay concealed, which I'm not 100% sure we will. Could then take a disabling shot at the mech, get our quick feed action, and bugger back off.
Oblivion awaits.
Obviously would activate these guys.
Oh, the weak always fall. How terribly
Okay,
unsatisfying.
2-turn shutdown. Probably just gonna be a run back this way. I'll keep you in mind. Now, over here. Is there anything new we should know about the assassin? So, what did you have? Boom, immunities, yada yada yada, bloodthirst. Don't you have like some kind of new thing where my attacks will now do X? There's a mountain mist. Okay, cool. Get some sort of lodestone strength or so, where like your attacks will blind targets or some nonsense. Not seeing anything to that extent. Let me get a free camera here, get an idea on where these Lost can move. It's great that the camera always snaps back into place the moment I select a new unit. If I saw it correctly, then this move should be safe-ish. I'm just trying to get an alloy grenade on the 2 snakes. Take down the Lost down below, I guess.
Enemies neutralized.
I'm gonna get harbor waved if I also bring you in. It's only doing damage, right? It's not gonna daze us. Daze is not a thing here. And I'd really like to take down these snakes. Got a choice between taking down that one or the other one with the laser. Yes, here's the thing. If we get bit on by this one, we're gonna get chilled, which slows us down. Sure, if we get spit on by this one, we get poisoned, which also slows us down. So maybe that reasoning wasn't the best reasoning, but whatever. Did I check movement for the assassin? Okay. I think this should actually be kind of safe, as in, hey, I can use this to just double move, get an attack in. Shouldn't get it hit by the assassin, and I get closer to the main squad. So far, so good. Now, I still have 1 AP with you, and that probably means moving back here, which might trigger then this group.
Yes. I shall win your battle shortly.
Or it might not. No idea where these guys went. We don't have a second global here. Bombards on cooldown. I don't think we can get our lands to hit all the way. Like, even if I max move, I don't think I can get the lands to hit the snake. To be like, yeah. Well, I guess the question is, do I want to activate these guys here? I do have a potential flamer. Right? If they activate, they scamper, I can move to a position and flamethrow a whole bunch of them. I'm not sure if that's good enough. I also really want to get my spark at least a little bit closer.
It feels good to move around.
I think we spotted them. Triggered them. So it kind of depends on how much you're staying together, whether or not I can flame you. Is it a faceless? We don't know. Okay, so they went in back here. I don't think I can get a good position. Maybe by dedication. This guy's still alive though. So I could go here and flame in this direction, but then the bio hits me. So maybe the play here is just coming down here. My mouse is jumping all over the place. I'm not sure what's up here with that. And missed that shot. Okay, cool.
Not good.
That helps.
Serve your masters well. Destroy all who stand in your way. Make your peace.
Helps.
The armor hell!
That helps.
Their wounds will quicken the march to death.
There's heavy
You
fire
should
in this zone!
2 damage only from the corrosion.
You've proven resilient in the face of overwhelming odds, and still you've accomplished so little. Was it worth it?
Okay, so
Ah, the open spaces, the fresh air.
you're over here. We shoot. And for the Overwatch, miss the officer, huh? Okay.
Back in.
So basically what these guys are gonna have to do is just run at this stage. But I also really want to get more more stuff to show up. Like what's currently actually left? It's these 2 guys, the bio, Like, I'm wondering, how do I get more explosions to spawn maybe another group of Lost without using an action that I don't want to use?
Rock and roll.
Now, I'm not sure if the Denmar's weapon always counts as an explosion. So it looks like, well, we can do this as a shot. How else am I gonna handle this? Well, you can come in here. Kill that guy.
Unworthy.
One dies, another is already born to take his place.
Maybe we can get the last point of damage in on you. As we get return fired. Meg is shut down for another turn, although I'm kind of wondering if I want to give him a quick stab. Just so that he's guaranteed to die from the acid.
You know that was good.
Just from the melee damage.
I can handle that. I've got the thing.
What do we have left? I care about that.
Good to go.
Here's the problem: if the Lost attacks the assassin, I don't think the assassin gets a reaction, but it might get to do something.
Moving to position.
Okay, here's what we're gonna try with you. Can we get a nice flamethrower hitting both the guy in front of me and the officer? With hitting the guy in front of me kinda being the important part. What if we use this flamer instead? It's disappointing, to say the least. So I guess we're just gonna have to do a direct shot on that guy.
What do we got here?
That helps.
Hostile neutralized.
Hostile target down.
Keep on running. I'm not sure 2 Lost are gonna be enough to keep the assassin busy. Oh, well, how about 5 more Lost? How about 5 more Lost? And you missed, so assassin doesn't get a reaction.
Leave no human standing. The darkness awaits.
Yes, yes, flashbang all the Lost. They're blind.
All will know my
That might actually work on the Lost. So as funny as it is, right? With each successful attack, her damage scales up. So we are so out here. And by so out, I mean obviously we take the loot.
Target asset located.
Never found that group that was supposed to ambush me back there. That's okay with me. We're yoinking all the loot. Not even a question.
Got the goods.
Good to go. Move, move, move!
I think we actually got very lucky here, having the assassin rather than the warlock. Because of the chosen, I think she's the one most easily distracted by the lost. Which, you know, Exhibit A, what's been happening on this mission so far? Can we actually start leaving here? I think everybody should be able to make it out next turn, and the assassin is far enough away that we're not under any threat here. So I think yes.
I'll be leaving now. These mindless, soulless wanderers are even worse off than the humans.
Yeah, moving fairly grace for 5. I don't grace her for 5.
Accept no failure. Do not disappoint them. My blades thirst.
Isn't this, aren't the lost doing 2 to 5 damage? How do you grace for 5? Okay, I don't want to get hit by those kind of lost.
Location confirmed. Stepping off.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Get a chance to drop that airdrop somewhere.
Evac confirmed.
Yeah, almost forgot somebody.
Go, go, go! Just in time.
Well, we survived. We didn't kill the chosen, but everybody got out, and we just took the typical shot through full cover injury. It's just not a good campaign for anybody whose primary method of attack is fire. Whether you're an arsonist or a technical or, I guess, a purifier.
Left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the elders for their support.
We really put a hurt on the aliens this time, Commander. They won't forget it.
Hey, that's a Master Sergeant promotion, and we can almost see what we're gonna take. So, we have the choice between Lethal and Bullseye, and this is a tough choice, I think. If we have these big turns, right, where we shoot, fade, shoot again, like getting 3 shots in, each shot with +2 damage, that's cool. That's really strong. I do like Bullseye a lot, though, because it reduces the enemy defense by 20, so any follow-up shot is more likely to hit. And, you know, for the first shot, we have Shadow Strike, Shadowborn, 65 chance to hit, chance to crit. And then we can do a follow-up shot with Bullseye, which is guaranteed to crit. Yeah. On the other hand, Lethal makes up for the kind of lower damage output of the weapon. Now let's take Bullseye. There's also the, of course, it doesn't just reduce enemy defense, right? It also reduces their aim. So if we late game encounter stuff like Sectoids, having high cover and dense smoke, and then reducing their aim with something like Bullseye and maybe scramble rounds on top of that, plays into the whole strategy of just be unhittable. Okay.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Then we got promotion over here. I'm gonna say carry on.
Our ring facility is currently idle. If we have the soldiers to spare, we should deploy them on a covert action with the resistance.
Alright, over here, we can get shotgun finesse for more mobility. We could get lightning reflexes. Or we could get untouchable. I think let's go for shotgun finesse. We gotta get the mobility. I think. Okay. So that's another 80 supplies though for us. And now it's about time to get that UFO mission going.
Setting course for Sector 4, Chile.
Was so happy about the 9.5 day timer, and now we're already below 8.
Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the skull.
Let me see what kind of squad we can set up here, and then I'll show you what we have. Right, so here's the squad. We go for the double super heavy bolter again. We got Daddy Home here for some shadowy grenades. We got the hoplite, max damage auto pistol stuff. Spark is gonna be in action, and our highest ranking available officer is Cheese here with this combat drugs smoke grenades. Which, you know, half the squad doesn't actually need the aim boost, but we'll see what we can do. And then our only available Phantom unit is gonna be then Joe here for some scouting and, you know, seeing if whether or not we're gonna need that bullseye. Now, that all being said, I'm gonna send them on the way. And, as I mentioned last time, you know, I did have some tech issues with my computer. And while the original tech issue, which was an overheating issue, that's been resolved, I've been having some troubles with my SSD, and that's been acting up a little bit. And that's probably also one of the reasons why I have this sluggy mouse movement I was mentioning earlier in the mission. And at this point, I'd rather end the episode here before I get some sort of crash and lose the whole footage and then don't have an episode at all. Also, the supply rate just finished. So we're gonna put a cut in here. And apologies again for ending like this. I mean, we're gonna be jumping into this mission next episode anyway, so you're not missing much on the Geoscape. But it's a little bit tricky. There might be another day or two without episodes as I get my new SSD in and, you know, get my system restored. Yeah, not something I want to deal with, but I'll have to deal with it. For now, though, we're going to put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.